What's going on, Ghost Squad? Trey here with Ghost Tactical to do another review on a firearm that I just got about a week or two ago, and I've had some time to put about 250 rounds through it and wanted to bring it to you. And it is this beautiful thing right here. It is the Walther PK380. Now, before we get going, I want to show that it is clear for all the snowflakes out there that might be a little worried. So, what I like about this gun is it is a 380, but it is larger than the normal 380 that you would normally see, whether it's the Ruger LCP or like a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. Those are very small guns for pocket carry, but for those of you out there that are looking for a 380 that is a little bit bigger, that it's not necessarily a pocket carry gun, it could be, but something that's a little bit bigger and a little more stout, this might be the gun for you. Before we get going, I do want to say thank you to Cody and Walther for sending these to me. As you guys know, that I'll always start a video up by saying whether I paid for it or it was sent to me, and this gun was sent to me by Walther, so thank you very much. Once again, guys, this is the PK380, and it's been out for a while, and we'll go into some stats real quick about it and all that, and then we'll get some of my impressions. Well, guys, I did get a chance to shoot this for about 250 rounds in the last couple of weeks, and I enjoyed shooting it. I let my daughter shoot a little bit as well, and I think that it's something for her. I think she would really like this. She is 21 years old and kind of a smaller frame person, but it fits her hand well. She said she liked the feel of it, and getting to shoot some of this is it was really what it's all about, to kind of give you an idea of what I think about this gun. So let's go into the specifications real quick. It does come with a 3-dot polymer system, and it's going to be really good for getting locked in on your target really quickly. It is a bigger dot system than typically you're going to find on a 380, which is really good. It's a larger frame 380 than probably what you're used to, but I really do like the way that when you get into it, the sights are very visible, and they're really good to pick up that front sight on as well. They are pretty low profile. They're not going to snag clothing a whole lot, so that's also a positive thing as well. So whether you're carrying it in the pocket or with a holster or whatever in your purse or wherever you might carry it, it's not going to snag on anything, so that's a good thing as well. It is chambered in 380, and which some people really enjoy. I happen to be one that does enjoy a good 380. I usually carry 9mm, but my backup guns are typically 380, and I really do like this. It's a little, like I said, it's a little bit bigger framed 380 than you're accustomed to, so it's got a little bit more weight to it, got a little more girth to it. Like I said, the ergonomics on this grip are really good. It is probably made for someone with smaller hands, and I don't have huge hands to begin with, so it fits me fine, but my daughter is very small as well, and it fit her hands, so I think it's probably meant to be for someone with a little bit maybe smaller hands. It does not come with back straps or side panels to adjust the grip size itself, but I think anyone could have fun with it, but I think it is probably designed for someone with smaller hands. The trigger is a double action, single action trigger. On their website, they say that the double action trigger is about 11 pounds, and that's probably right. It's a good strong trigger pull, so if you like a good strong double action trigger pull, you're going to like this. The single action trigger pull, they say, is about 4 pounds, and it is very nice and crisp. I like the way, as always, a Walther trigger is phenomenal. I'm interested to see over time and how many rounds I get through this is if those weights adjust. I would like to think that maybe possibly that 4 pounds might get a little bit lighter, the 11 pounds might get a little bit lighter. You never know. I've heard some people say that the single action trigger pull actually got a little bit heavier, up to 6 pounds. So I'll be able to test that maybe over time, and once I get 1,000 or 2 rounds through this, we'll retest that trigger and see where it is. This gun does have a custom Picatinny rail underneath, so you can attach a light or a laser or whatever you'd like. Some models do come with a laser already integrated in the gun. This is just a standard model, and it does not, but it does have a Picatinny rail that you could put a light or a laser on. Now, we started to talk the slide. As far as this gun, I think that this is probably going to be the biggest selling point for this gun, is the slide. Now, as you can see, as far as serrations go, the serrations are in the back of the slide, not in the front, and that's okay, but it is very easy. You can sit here with my pinky, and I am racking that slide with just my pinky. So if you're looking for something that's similar to like an M&P Shield EZ that's very, very easily manipulated with a slide. This right here is going to be one of those guns. Anyone that might have strength issues or smaller hands or don't like a strong slide, this right here is very, very easy. Like I said, with my pinky, I can slide that rack with my pinky. The mag release is a paddle style, so if you guys are not familiar with that, what that is it instead of having a little button right here, it's right here by the trigger guard. You just drop that down and it comes right out. Very easy. Pops right in, pops right out, and it is ambidextrous for those that are left-handed as well. It's just a simple paddle release right there. The safety on this gun is a manual safety, and it is ambidextrous as well. You have safe and fire. Okay, so right now we are in safe mode, but basically what happens is when you're in safe mode with this gun, you can still pull the trigger all you want in safe mode. Basically what this does is just blocks the firing pin. So when in safe mode, you can still pull this trigger. I'm not saying that you should all the time, but if you want to, you are able to pull the trigger while in safe mode, and it's still going to function. It's just going to block the firing pin so it actually doesn't go off. But it's real simple. It's right here where your normal safeties are. Now, being a double action, single action, a lot of guns that have these use this as a decocker. This is not a decocker on this gun. It is simply a manual safety. So if you're expecting this to be a decocker as well, it is not. It is strictly just a manual safety. Now, some of my initial reactions to this gun is when I opened the box up, I'm not going to lie, I was a little disappointed in just the initial looks of this gun. It does not reflect the quality that I have come to know and love with Walther. If I pull up my PPQ right there and then hold this next to it, you can definitely see that it's just maybe not, the frame itself is maybe not the quality that I have come to expect and to love about Walther. It feels a little cheap. It feels maybe something like an air gun would have. And maybe that's kind of what they did, is they took the frame of one of their air guns to make it lighter and all of that for the 380. And I'm not saying it's bad at all. I love the way it shoots. I love everything about it, the way how it feels. It's just the frame itself and the grip just don't feel like a normal Walther. It feels a little cheaply made. But maybe that's also where they're trying to get a good price point, drop the price where this is manageable, and you know, anyone can afford to get this gun. Maybe that was part of it. I don't know. Like I said, for me, when I open the box up, I've come to know and love and expect a certain high level quality of Walther, and my initial reaction was it didn't meet those standards. Now, once I started shooting it though, phenomenal. I love the way it feels. I love the trigger. Once again, it's a Walther trigger, so you're going to love it. Like I said, nothing about this gun is bad except for maybe the aesthetics of maybe looking a little cheaper than the quality of the firearm itself. If I have one complaint, that's the only complaint I've had so far, is it's just not maybe to the standards that I've come to love and expect with Walther. Now, there are a lot of different models with this. There are models like this one, who's just a basic standard black on black. They have one that's called Angel Blue that I think a lot of the women would like. They also have a pink and black and a purple and black. But they also have the PK380 that come with an integrated laser. For those of you that like lasers, there is going to be a version of this that has a laser. So guys, I just wanted to kind of say hey and give you my initial thoughts and my ideas about the Walther PK380. Like I said, I've got about 250 rounds through this, and I really have enjoyed shooting it. And my daughter has enjoyed shooting it. For someone who may be a target audience for Walther, females I think would really love this. The ease of the slide, like I said, with one finger, any finger, I mean, you can really just go to town with this. It's very easy to slide. The ergonomics are going to feel great in the hand, especially if you have smaller hands. And obviously, it's Walther, so the trigger is going to be great, and it is going to shoot phenomenally. So guys, I cannot stress how good this gun is. For those of you that are looking for maybe a little bit larger frame 380, this might be the gun for you. Just understand that if you've got other Walthers, don't be taken back by the initial thought of the frame and the grip. It is not what you come to expect with Walther, but it does feel great, and it does shoot phenomenally well and accurate. So go check them out, guys. And once again, thank you to Walther for sending this to me. I have enjoyed it and will continue to enjoy it for a long time. Guys, we'll see you soon. Semper Fi.